Hello, my name is Lucy Jones and I'm being helped by Hannah from the RNIB Cymru Communities 2.0 Get Connected project. I've been totally blind since birth. I was born with bilateral cataract and glaucoma. I went to mainstream primary and mainstream secondary school. I had some IT training, but very basic. I only learnt to touch type at school and most of that was self-taught. So I had very limited experience of computers right up until university, until I got involved in this project. I got support deciding what computer was best to get, because I decided to start from scratch, and also what phone to get. And it was decided for accessibility reasons because Windows is very cluttered on the screen and it reads a lot of stuff you don't need to know, and the Apple Mac is a lot less cluttered and there's helpful hints on it, so we decided that was the best way forward, and it's worked out for me. Basically, the thing to note with the Apple Mac and the iPhone is the fact that you can have a screen reader that's already built in, which you don't have to pay extra license fees for, which is a big plus because they're very expensive. I use a piece of speech called VoiceOver, which is very intuitive. It guides you all the way around the computer, so you know if you get stuck there's always hints available. But yeah, there's a lot of different software on the Mac and on the phone that's very accessible for somebody with a visual impairment.
Hi, I'm Hannah Rowlatt. I'm a Digital Inclusion Officer working for RNIB Cymru on the Communities 2.0 Get Connected project. I remember the first time I spoke to Lucy and I gave her a ring just to introduce myself and to check in and arrange our first appointment. And I remember her telling me, I can't use a computer, I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know where to start. And really that's the starting point. That's something we hear that's quite common when we speak to people for the first time. They don't have high levels in confidence and they're looking for information about how they can become more involved in technology. When Lucy and I first met, luckily she already had her technology in place and she already had really good computer keyboard skills, and so really we were able to take it from there in terms of what she wanted to achieve. And one of the first steps is always to chat about what the client enjoys doing. And clearly for Lucy, she loved her music and she loved audiobooks. So the first thing we got going on was iTunes. And I remember the first time we were sat in this room and she downloaded a Kylie CD, who was one of her favourite singers. And I remember her being so excited that she had done it herself, and she did do it herself, and that's probably the biggest thing that our project gives to people, is the confidence in themselves that they can do it. Lucy here is using VoiceOver on her Mac. VoiceOver is a screen reader, and the screen reader works in basically reading out everything that's on the screen. Lucy controls the screen reader using the keyboard, using shortcuts on the keyboard to navigate through all the items that appear on the screen. VoiceOver then verbalises these menu items and items that are on the screen so that you can find what you're looking for. So Lucy's currently in iTunes, which is her favourite application on the Mac, and as a big music and audiobook fan, this is where she downloads and listens to her music.
This video was made by the Welsh Government Digital Inclusion Programme Communities 2.0, which is helping communities and small enterprises make the most of the internet and other digital technologies.